Okay, so after that disaster mobile stream, I'm back and we're playing on the normal version of Minecraft, the real version of Minecraft. I don't even know what that, like, mobile Minecraft isn't even real Minecraft, bro. Your phone gets all hot, it's all laggy. I guess for single player, it might not be that atrocious, but for playing on servers, nah, I'll never play on mobile again. It's good for building up shards, I guess. So look at this. This is so much better. Look how smooth this is. I mean, you guys can't even see it because the frame rate on YouTube is 60 FPS, but this is so much more smooth. It's unbelievable. Look, no lag. Look, I can spin around as fast as I want. No lag. Feels so good. Alright, let's deliver sand to Chrome. I actually cannot believe how bad the mobile version of Minecraft is. Even on an S25. It's like one of the best phones out right now. You do still sometimes get ghost blocks though. That's server lag though, that's not my computer lagging. And see, the other thing is too, it's not just that my computer is so much faster, it's that my computer is hooked up through LAN, you know, Ethernet. So it's directly connected to my router. Can't do that with my phone. What's up, FOMA? Cross. I don't got all that heat in my hands. I can actually move around nicely. What is this? Is my phone battery is down to 44%. Yeah, that kills your battery too. Screw mobile Minecraft. What are elytras looking like today? Hopefully they went down. Oh, they went up even more? How? Oh, they're up almost 100 million since I sold mine. No, no. Let me try something real quick. I'm gonna try something. Let's see if this works. All right. Yo, it did work. Okay, I'll go back on Bedrock later. Do you have the anti-leak? No, I don't have the anti-leak on right now. I'm not at base. 1.49. Oh, that's rough. I don't even care, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm about to buy up another elytra. I just love flying around on elytras on this server. I'm gonna lose nearly 100 mil on this buy. It's fine though. It's fine. What's 100 mil? That ain't nothing. Oh, they went up even more. It's like up another 3 mil since I last checked. Come on. This is so brutal. There we go. Alright, let's go fly around on the Elytra. Yes, yes. Cool. Yeah, I lost like 100 mil selling and buying that Elytra. Should not have done that. Let's try out these ones. Alright, where should I go? I don't think I have fake cords on, so I'm gonna leak the desert biome here, but that's okay. Um, let's go exploring this way. So I went to the world border last time. That's not needed. Oh yeah, I love Elytras. Do I have feather falling on these? I do. Should I go to the end? Should I go to the end and explore on my Elytra? Yo, bro, I think I'm gonna do that. I don't want to go to your god hole. I'm doing something. Okay. Let's go to /RTP. Alright, I'm going to the end. This might be kind of risky. Okay. So I'm in the end right now. What? What is that? I like these. They're good decorations. I don't even know what this is. Looks like it's a generated structure though, not user made. I don't even know what that is. Am I going the right way? I should go this way? No. This way? Yeah, this direction takes me further out. So someone had like a kelp farm here? I don't know what this, all these chests are for. Wait, these are worth a good amount of money, aren't they? See how fast that sells for. creepy. Oh no, those are pretty cheap. Yeah, so these go for 1K. So oops. How much do they go on slash? It's unrated? I don't know. Yeah, see, they do go for more on. Is this really unrated? It's ungriefed. I don't know if it's unrated. Okay. Maybe you're right. It's definitely not ungriefed anymore. This isn't even like the type of base I want to find. This is just a farm. Just need what I want. Alright, let's get out of here. Why do you want a TP? I'm looking for bases right now. Sky bases specifically. If you die, I do have my random chords off right now. If I die in the end, I'm cooked. You think? Then I just won't die. I'm too good. I would never die. I feel like if I was to see a player in the end, they would probably have an elytra too, so that's an issue. Oh, I don't have an E-chest on me. I should have an E-chest on me. It's probably just an E-chest I could steal from one of these bases up here. I don't think this chunk loaded in right, or maybe it did. Is that proper generation? Got a bunch of coral here. Yeah, not much to see here. It's already been griefed. Not badly, but definitely griefed. I heard people are doing that right now. Digging one of those islands. You think so? People are building in these islands. Like one of these? Just down here. I wish I had my pie chart. See if I fall through the ground though here, it's really risky. It's not like I'll die, but I could die. What's this? Someone building a house here? What's that supposed to be? What happened to my money? This is what happened to my money. Let's check the elytra prices right now. Wait, how much should we buy this for? No way, they're up that much in that short of a time? Hold up, let me see something. $592.99 M. Imagine if I put that for dollars. There, I should be at the top of the list. If that sells, I can't really travel around anymore. Oh well. That's like few $1 million profit. I got to explore around. Elytra prices just keep going up the past 2 days, and I just don't get it because, you see, how much profit is that? Wait, what am I selling for again? That's like 3 mil profit. It sells. I think it'll sell though. Minecraft music glitches here. I don't really spend much time in the end. I haven't really heard this music before. What's your user? Oh right, I don't have my IGN up on screen. Let me fix that. Let me put my IGN back up on screen here. Someone's underselling me now. That's fine. If I don't sell the Elytra, I can do more exploration. Sell. Alright, so maybe the Elytra isn't going to sell. I might take that off, keep flying with it. Yeah. It'll sell, it's just a matter of time. See, that's mine right there. There's 3 ahead of me. Oh, I thought that was it for a sec. Are we gonna get it? Is it gonna sell? If it doesn't sell, I don't really want to TP out of here. Damn, I wish I could pull up my pie chart. It'd be easier to find bases if I could do that. If you die in the end, you're cooked. Dig in one of those islands. You'll find more sky bases. Yeah, end. Should I keep going? Should I take the Elytra off the market? Yeah, I'm gonna take it off the market. So this way. I don't know what the fuck that thing was. I've never seen one of those before. these iron blocks? That's stone. I didn't steal anything or break anything. If you want to talk to me, TP, I want to be friends. Tachi7857. You want to talk to me? I'm on the line. You can see the obsidian block down there. I'll always TP there, so if you want to talk, it's right there. Not worth it. Man, can TP, I have a massive build. Bunch of junk. What's that? It's clearly been raided, but... Oh, it's like a massive bamboo farm? It still kind of works. I'm full already? Whoever made this must have made a lot of money off this. Found something special here. Yeah, so clearly it was somewhat griefed. And over here, these bamboo aren't even falling, but this side over here still works. There's like a quarter of a side that still works. This would have made whoever made this a lot of money. Unless it got griefed right after they made it. But if they got to use this for a few days, profits on this would be insane. Okay, I got no way out of here now. I have 200 mil? You might want to check again, Retta. Check again. How much do I have? It's all going down here. Slash Really? Really? Try something. Let's do 4K. Oh, it's like AFKing! Bro, it's like AFKing for me. It's barely, it barely even still works, but it's AFKing. What? I can't imagine how profitable it was when it was fully up and functional. Let me get my vape real quick. be right back in a sec. Where did I put my vape? Yeah, see, it's not a very fast AFK farm. But it's because it's mostly broken. Like, look at all this that's missing. If these were working, oh, it'd be filling up so fast. You'd never run out. These don't go for much. I should really start my own bamboo farm. This one's so massive, I don't know if I could make one like this. I'd need a really big schematic. The top ones aren't even really falling either. Yeah, it just went on for rows and rows until someone griefed it. The money on this would have been incredible. Wish I could have seen it in its prime. Should I go up there? Just a bunch of E-chests. Ah. Yeah, look at this farm. So much overgrown bamboo. All of this would have been farmed. There's so much bamboo that's missing too. That's okay, so that part, this little part right here is the part of the farm that's working. Everything else is not working. All of this. So just that little part right there was making all that bamboo. I wonder how long this took to build. Okay, whatever, I got a totem. You can make a bamboo farm? We should do that. Alright, let's make a bamboo farm. This is pretty cool. I want to try one of these. I didn't even see the bottom part down here. What is this? 'Isn't redstone kind of pricey? $7K each, that's not bad. So what if I just do this? Let me see something. Slash sell what people are putting up for 7K. Let's do 6. And I got all these for free. Let me use these for my potions too. Yeah, people are buying them for that. Not bad. People love them at 6K. Oh no! Check chat. my phone is so good. Minecraft is AK because I can run one. See in the background. Except I can make you a farm like that. How many modules do you want? It's gonna cost me? No, I'll just build it myself then, bro. And nobody knows the chords. I'm broke, bro. I don't got any money. Like, I can't afford that. Do I look like I can afford anything right now? Stop, Aslan. Aslan, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Aslan, stop. Aslan, stop. I'm not saying don't move. I'm saying literally stop doing what you're doing. Stop. Stop. I'm not joking. Stop. These just keep going up. What is up with that? I don't get it. Meow, 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 meow. I like to meow when I'm a fucking cat. No, no, bro. I'm broker than you. I got no skelly spawners left. I think I have one. I got one skelly spawner. You got way more money than me. Alright, I'm out of here. Didn't I leak the cords to the sand farm? Pretty sure I did. Get out of here, Aslan. Aslan, shut up. Aslan, go. Leave me alone. Aslan! You hear me? I'm hissing at you. No! No! No, not backwards. Go forwards. What are you doing? Well, I think I made a few mil on that elytra. How much money did I make actually? I think I made 3 mil on the elytra. So I bought it for like 590. Sold it for like 593. So I made 3 mil on that elytra. Come on, Donut, do the border expansion. Do it tonight. And if he rolled out the border expansion tonight, I'd be able to buy my elytra back for half price tomorrow. Oh, stop, Aslan. Can you stop? $180 away from 1 bill. See ya. Alright, take care. Across. Come on, we gotta get to it. I think there's more sky bases in the overworld. From what I experienced in the end, it's not that many. What? So much of my XP fell down there. I'm not even gonna turn my anti-leak texture pack back on. Just gonna go back to my base. I really don't care about this base at all. I don't keep anything important in it. Nope, nobody's raided it. Oh, I did leave this stuff in here though. I shouldn't do that. I should not do that. Got a lot of redstone now for free, but I already had a lot of redstone, but I put it all on my floor. Such a stupid design. I really hate this design. Oh.
Stream themselves with heavy beauty filters on their faces in order to receive donations from men around the world. Unfortunately for this streamer and viewer, the beauty filter glitched at the worst times. The man was shocked when the filter came off and he saw what the woman really looked like, which I will always find funny. I think filters are extremely obvious, but viewers just don't see that well, I guess. So this man is out $200, and this woman's grift is officially done for. Talk about the worst possible ending. It's become a trend for Minecraft. Hi there. Relatives in 2019. I'm going to be playing certain answers I thought were interesting in full, as I don't feel like I could properly explain what he's saying. I will be heavily editing his responses though, just to make it flow better. Something Seed asked the question, "We've always had evidence of hatred in our culture. Why?" Adam's response is as follows. I basically perceive culture the way that a normal person would perceive rape, and all of these abstractions are the incurable STDs in my mind. I've I've always reacted with terror to culture. Whenever I've always had a problem with authority figures, and I would call authority a source which tries to impose values onto you. still wants to elaborate on this belief that it's possible for different values to be more developed than other values. And thinking about this response video caused me to remember that a while ago I saw a documentary about bonobo chimps being taught language. Basically, they're being indoctrinated into receptive culture. And I've seen some immensely gorish documentaries, but whenever you compare to the horror that was in this documentary, and in all of the videos you can find on YouTube about apes being taught things, well, I watched the specific video I'm talking about, but the entire thing was that there were two particular scenes. In this one where this bonobo chimp is excited and it locked onto a dog, and one of the prison guards was pointing it, saying, come back, continuously. This is a nightmare. You could just tell that the chimp wasn't recognizing that what it did was wrong. It was being instilled with this mindset, which was bad. And there was this other scene where it might have been a subject, but I'm not sure. This bonobo chimp was trying to be, the prison guards were trying to teach this chimp language. The chimp, they spent their entire lives in this prison complex, and these aliens are trying to force these stupid things onto them, and they have no idea what's going on. They know it's they're being forced into doing things. And this chimp snapped, and because of all of the circumstances in his life, started attacking one of the prison guards, and it kicked her, and she seemed to chase it around, shoving it and trying to intimidate, and the poor chimp was terrified. And if you want to understand why I have culture, just watch these videos. Those two scenes were among the most horrible things I've seen in my life, because it motivation, which leads to them desiring to work less. He talks about how suffering is life affirming. While poor people have children, rich people are killing themselves. While talking about this, he realizes that if a psychiatrist were listening to what he was saying, he'd be committed to a mental hospital for the rest of his life. He says that suicide is the impact of ego, that people don't actually want to help those who are suicidal. They just want to move suicidal people into having the same values they do. He then imagines a world where suicide is
You send me sand. How much are you buying sand for? Let me see. You don't even have sand ordered right now. Oh wait, Delaney? 200 each. That's half off. You want me to give you a half off deal? 10,000 for half off? That's a big ask, bro. Full inventory gives me 800k at current prices. That'll only give me like 400k for a full inventory. I can up the price. You need sand that bad? How much are you selling glass for that you need sand that bad? Yeah, I know for the farm, but it's really that profitable? You can buy this sand for that much and then still make a big profit on it? Yeah, see, you want 200 each. Let's see how much I get for this. It's not gonna be much. 111,000. That's actually not bad. I'd get like 200,000 though from the 383. How about let's make a deal? You buy sand for 500 each. 500 each. My screen keeps turning off. Never. Yeah, don't turn off. Farming skellies. Get out of here, Aslan.
The Church of Jesus Christ about anything. The psychiatrists were listening to what he was saying. He'd be committed to a mental hospital for the rest of his life. He says that suicide is de facto illegal, and people don't actually want to help those who are suicidal. They just want to ignore suicidal people. It's having the same values they do. He then imagines a world wherein suicide isn't such a taboo topic to talk about, saying he thinks we need more people committing suicide. He then shifts the topic altogether. He says he's attracted to girls that want to kill themselves, or are exactly like him. He then says if the girl of his dreams were real and alive, he wouldn't want to meet her anyway. He then mentions that for a time he thought he was asexual because of two reasons. One, weighing over 100 pounds, which killed his libido, and two, because he wanted to reject the cultural notion of what is considered beauty. He then wonders what would happen if a future girlfriend wanted kids before saying that no girl would want to have children. Imagine what would I think if I found the girl of my dreams? She wanted to have children with me. Well, she would have decided to have children with me. But, I mean, overlooking that, where was I even going with this? Adam says that demons piss him off, and says he wouldn't play for Sadini, who is a mass shooter targeting women in his town. Once on his YouTube channel, Adam wrote an essay titled Selfish that was about how all women are inherently selfish. He briefly considers killing himself, for example, in the middle of a war, but decides against it. They say you can love them as much as you know I'm not going to do it. I already know I'm not going to do it. He then mentions how he wrote his college application essay defending pedophilia, the saying that you found the truth that you know to the university. He knew the essay would get rejected, but he didn't care. He thought it was funny. He then goes on a rant about being alone, saying he's called one only because he finds young teenage girls attractive, and his ideal girlfriend is the physical appearance of a 12-year-old boy. He says, "They're post pubescent, so by definition I can't be a pedophile." He laments the fact he can't find anyone exactly like him to talk to. I just wish I could find that someone exactly like me. After this, most of the rest of the video is him taking online mental illness personality quizzes, writing down the answer to each question. Throughout, he frequently brings up his Asperger's diagnosis, saying, Asperger's, I hate the Asperger's label because people have lied to me. I'm not autistic.
Aslan, stop.
Asperger's doesn't. It's nuts out for good creating everything on. And when one of the questions was, would I know when someone's going to say, finish the sentence for him? The answer was,
If you know what they're going to say, if they do finish the sentence, of course they're going to say they're exhibiting Asperger qualities by being excessively pedantic. I'm going to have to prescribe this certain amount of this sort of medication to cure your affliction, so you can become more like me, and you like that song.
diagnosed with Asperger's at the age of 13. He denied his diagnosis entirely. He was resistant to any medication or therapy, and his mother, Nancy, accommodated every request. Nancy has even reported as saying that he's outlaw his autism. When he returned in the 8th grade, Adam often brings up his diagnosis unprompted in his videos. Nancy was too accommodating to Adam, doing everything he asked her to, letting him stay inside his room most of the years, covering the windows with blankets so he couldn't see the outside light, leaving food outside his door since she wasn't allowed inside his room. I think this shows just how babied Adam was by his mother when it was alarming records in the report. In my mind, is this email from Nancy to school administrators in which she indirectly admits that she meticulously creates impulsive reality for Adam to convince him that he is a functioning, healthy, flexible student, while at the same time admitting this is far from true. He won't understand any medical treatment at all, since he obviously needs medical treatment.
It's terrible. That's terrible, bro. Like, this is like double the price. To get like almost 800K for this. Yeah.
Thank you for giving me the heads up so much. I'll give that person a reward. I'll think of something. He wants to believe that he's very stupid, and I think it is very important to let him believe for self-esteem. Instead of believing he was important, trying to think closely. She told him he was wrong for his entire life. Once he became funny, she wasn't able to keep up with what he saw. On to the video. It is kind of funny watching Hyde take these quizzes. He often struggles to understand the questions and has to read it multiple times. How many days? The title. Treated as acquisition. Canada's top gets angry and ends the quiz early.
I want to talk to someone that put myself in his or her shoes. Well, I don't even know what to answer that. Pretend, Daniel, I don't want you to finish this test. If your answers what to say about me. 53, my communication skills are average. Fuck you.
And an even though Adam lands a psychiatrist to his school, he speaks on Adam's trouble with education. He avoids peer interaction and is very anxious around strangers. He lacks empathy and tends to employ a very rigid, systematic thought process. He demonstrates intense emotional rage when his systematic world is threatened due to his extreme need for routine. He tends to take a very literal interpretation of written and verbal material. Concepts like metaphors, symbolism, and intangible references are exceedingly difficult for him and can cause significant distress. He tends to have an overly precise quality of speech and tends to not comprehend emotional expression in others. He is phobic of physical contact, even with his own mother, who has been his most constant and consistent individual in his life. Due to his extreme anxiety and emotional discord due to minor changes in routines and/or his expectations, he is unable to attend school. Back to the video. After Adam's initial anger at the quizzes, it's hard to tell whether he's earnestly answering the questions or not. He starts taking the quizzes as different characters, sarcastically saying he has split personalities. For example, he takes one quiz as a raging conservative. Because of this, there's not really anything to learn about him in this part, since you can't tell if he's answering seriously or joking. Adam gets bored of taking quizzes, so he begins surfing the internet, seeing if anyone has been interacting with his videos. He gets happy, seeing his most recent video managed to get a single like.
Maybe I liked it without realizing it. That's much of a tool I am.
He then abruptly goes silent for a few seconds before speaking again in a serious tone.
This is really fucking stupid. All of this. I mean, really, when you analyze what I'm doing at this moment, what I've been doing for the last hour, I'm basically just procrastinating because I know that the solution is death.
His recording software only lets him record for 15 minutes, and it's about to end, so he quickly says that asexuality isn't real and is delusional. Before saying goodbye, he begins recording again, saying he's in a positive mood, which is a rare thing for him. He's been listening back to the audio he recorded, which made him feel as if he's interacting with someone exactly like him. This really shows how socially isolated Adam is. He's listening back to his own voice for social interaction. He then talks a bit about how he feels. He says despite being in a positive mood, he still wants to die.
There's not really a difference in my actions based on whether I'm in my worst or best mood. I still persist in just going through the motions, and I never pursue death. I never pursue life. I'm just kind of in an intermediate stage.
shut up. I don't care.
5 Hello Fresh boxes for free. Just answer a few quick culture.
He begins by saying,
Relatively speaking, and within the context of being alive, I have always been in a very privileged position. At this point in my life, I can pursue and achieve practically anything I would desire. If I were to commit suicide, I'm assuming that answer to that many people would say, I can buy that lazy spoon loser killed himself. I've always been poor, my parents beat me, I was bullied every day as a child, and I got raped. But despite all that, I still choose to live.
he brings up an example of feral children. They have no interests, goals, or desires. They don't care if they die. But if the feral child isn't cultured, if they're able to have goals and interests, then they are constantly deprived from pleasure. If they're not achieving their goals or doing their interests, and if they do achieve their goals or participate in their goals, they don't get pleasure because they were deprived of it in the first place. It's like a drug that makes them live longer.
You can't kill yourself because there are
Hey,
things
what's
that
up,
need to be
ZK?
accomplished in life. I do not live for any achievement of our goals. We have goals that
Chrome, did you
continue to
increase your
live until those who
prices?
continue to propagate life.
It's kind of hard to explain his logic, so I'll provide an example. If you have the goal to have children, you will live long enough to have children, to raise your children. No matter what use, you're not doing this to be happy. You're doing it to prevent you from killing yourself. He uses the U-bomb. It's an example of somebody who was able to become a feral. As soon as he did, he became okay with dying at any time. Adam ends the video by saying,
Life is suffering, and suicide is the solution.
the next video is entitled A Few Things, uploaded the 14th of October, 2011. There's not too much to say about this video. It's Adam responding to YouTube anti-natalist, but I was unable to find out who he's responding to. But I found this quote from him interesting.
That's what culture is when you rape me, you do expect me to be other than to be fucked up.
The next video is entitled On Pedophiles and Children, uploaded the 14th of October, 2011. This video has 8 words and combined it's almost 2 hours of Adam going over the feeling that makes him feel heard with all the audio content we have from him. It's really disturbing, and I'm not going to be going too in-depth into it. Throughout his entire channel, he repeatedly states that he's not a pedophile, he is interested, is merely unloving. Large portions of the video is Adam from his college application essay. He repeats over and over again that children don't like consent, provides examples of children that enjoy. You know, it's really creepy, and I don't want to sound misogynistic with this. I don't think it's necessary to go any deeper with the video. Adam was using some possible underage cheating, which is very powerful, creepy, and a little PTSD because one thing is that we talk about suicide and there's such negative attention to it, but there really isn't so much videos of pedophile therapists that can be able to push those type of PTSD into biology and technology and use that as a way to increase expectation based so it's just a few minutes of information that I wanted to use on YouTube. Yes, you need methods towards sexual specificness and sexual dysfunction. Today, we're going to look at methods that can help to achieve this one after he completed all the answers, my sexual interest and personality type. He began talking to me about his sexuality and specific preferences, said he would like to get life-changing experiences of being in a different life with a person. So we went through all the methods because first of all, his sexual interests started after he completed my channel. I appreciated that very much, and he talked about wanting me to be his father. All of it made me wonder how many modern children there are out there who are dismissed as being unimportant because of their age. While there was nothing pedophilic about any of this, it illustrates how a pedophilic relationship could begin. The next video is entitled Street Dream Number 2, which is Adam with you again, uploaded the 14th of October, 2011. This is another video of Adam flaunting a dream he's had. It starts with his high school holding an assembly and how much of a horrible person he is. The next day, he goes to school, and the principal sends him to the office. The principal calls him Smiggles instead of Adam. Smiggles was his most commonly used internet alias, and the majority of his friends were online, so he was probably called Smiggles, more so than he was called by his actual name. I just found that interesting. When Adam arrives at the principal's office, he asks for his withdrawal papers, and the principal refuses.
That's a good
Adam then
price.
kicks him, takes the papers,
Holy shit, YouTube.
Complete
Fuck me, there's so many ads on this platform now.
The next video is entitled Done with YouTube, uploaded the 21st of October, 2011. Adam begins by saying that he's already said everything he's wanted to say. He's grown up watching and making YouTube videos. He says he hates how bright it gets when it snows, so he's not excited for winter. He's going to stay inside and watch videos of Coco the gorilla. He'll only make a new video when he has another strange dream, but he does express interest in a video about Mitchell Heisman's suicide, which will never end up making. The next video is entitled Strange Dream Number 3, uploaded the 22nd of October, 2011. This dream, Nicholas Summers, takes place in a school. He's in the library, photocopying his homework, when he accidentally grabs another student's homework. The teacher goes up to him, yells at him, saying he's a horrible person. Adam replies that he's dropping out of school and begins to leave when the teacher pins him against the wall and starts hitting him in the face. After the 8th punch, Adam hits her back. She screams, and the entire library lets go. Adam yells that she hit him first, and that adults are the ones who bully children. He then leaves the school, wakes up. I find it very interesting. Every dream he's had is a nightmare, all of being bullied by teachers at school. After this video, Adam held up for a few months, until January 29th, 2012. He uploaded his last video, entitled Typical Culturalist. Adam is speaking even quieter than usual. He sounds as if he's on the verge of tears.
really upset right now. I have been for hours. Earlier, I probably experienced the most rage of my lifetime. Now I'm just completely enervated and depressed. And I guess I should explain this.
He goes on to say that someone who discovered his YouTube channel and left hate comments on all his videos. The person even went as far as letting him post, asking people to fast forward Adam's videos, waiting to more people reading his videos, leaving hate comments. What are some that did this? Read anonymous. But here are some comments he left. After Adam posted his last video, he felt very regretful for the comments he made, thinking he might have made Adam hurt himself. He said he was shaking from anxiety with the comments. He got lots of comment on Adam's videos every few years, asking if he was okay with all his recent was posted in his discussion tab. Early 2020, Adam briefly mentions how he's balding, which could be from a severe anorexia. He was 6 feet tall and 112 pounds. He had been severely underweight his entire life, and could be from stress pulling his hair, which was not the thing. He says the only reason he hasn't killed himself is because of the emotional torment he's faced.
I'm imposing deprivations onto myself so that I'll live, because if it weren't for the rage and sorrow that I've experienced as a consequence of my
There goes the
situation,
Elytra.
I killed myself long ago.
His anger and sadness make him want to live. He goes on about how much the comments hurt him.
This is really bothering me. I can't just forget about it. How can I forget about it when I've been infected with language? They don't just say, oh, don't get afraid, you fucking emo loser, you should kill yourself. It doesn't address the arguments. Culture doesn't address the arguments. Culture is rape.
The rest of the video is him responding to hate comments. He's saddened by how many dislikes his videos got. In total, he's received 2 likes, 46 dislikes. He says that his best video got 0 likes, only dislikes. He states that Adam responds to these comments is disturbing. He gets angry at when he starts shouting. He sounds as if he's gonna burst into tears, and his voice is cracking.
No one consents to being born. They have no choice with their enculturation. Anytime you look at a photograph of a city, you know, it's that civilization, that's what it does. And when I hear culture, all I think is that video with Coco. That's, oh my god, this is so crazy. News culture propagates influence by the imposition of delusions onto children who have absolutely no say in the matter. It's like this person right now is posing. It's an amalgam of people I've seen on the internet who say that I'm the authoritarian for opposing the imposition of life. You're the one who sees children as your property.
After reading a comment that said, if you have to make an 8 words, you already win,
Holy shit!
Losing challenges without
Bunch of dumbasses.
You're the one who wants to rape children. I'm the one who wants to save them from a life of
So
slavery.
many ads on YouTube these days. It's
You're the one who sees them
unbelievable.
as your property. I'm the one who wants to free them. If you really care about children, why are you advocating for civilization? Civilization is the systematic rape and mind fucking of children's minds. But you don't care about children. You don't care about that because you want to propagate your own values onto them. You're angry at me because I want to free children from you. Because I don't want to allow you to have children be your property. I don't understand why I'm so alone in this. I feel like I'm the only non-pedophile in the entire world who can see that this hysteria about childhood sexuality isn't about protecting children, it's about protecting their status as property. I would expect non-misunderstood feminists and anarchists to be on my side, but they never are. I'm the only one who can see this hysteria. Oh my god. I don't want to see children as adults because I don't want anyone to be adults because that I don't want there to be a system in which they're God, just look at hunter-gatherer societies. They don't have this child abuse, which you're advocating. This really upsets me. If you care so much about the damage of children, then why are you advocating that they live? Why are you advocating their enculturation? Culture is the harm. Look at all of these problems. They wouldn't exist if it weren't for culture.
His last recorded words come at the end of the video.
What can I even say to you people? There's nothing to say to you. Fucking 7 hours, 8 hours, I don't know. I could explain this for 1,000 hours and you'd still be advocating for the indoctrination of children. And I'm so upset about this because that's what I see you as doing. The way that you interpret pedophiles raping children is the way that I interpret the way that you advocate this system. I was gonna say this. There's nothing to say. This is hopeless.
320 days later, he killed 27 people. This video gave you an idea of his beliefs. It really seems as if he was so delusional. He genuinely believed it was helping the children he murdered. I'm going to leave you with this email exchange between a 16-year-old man and his mother, Nancy. Everyone seems to understand because of the things going for you. What I consider to be a maximum with which to live. You unfortunately probably still do not understand what I mean. As a disclaimer, I type nothing in this that is a tone that is condescending, vindictive, malicious, snide, malignant, or any synonym that you can think of. I mean more. If you feel that you wasted your life, as you seem to have insinuated, you will gain nothing. And again, confess yourself. You cannot change anything from the past. There is something I can assure you that will always be true. It does not matter if you live for the next 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, or even 100 years. The day you will die. When you go about your life and set only what you want to do, every year that you do that, you will never end up starting anything that you wanted to do the year prior. You are running the most. What I mean is that you should think of what you want to do today, not starting the next year, next month, and thinking that you are not going to be able to do anything in the future. Very sure that may also thinking that you are too old is going to ensure the same thing. It is honestly thinking of me that you are reckless. I would spend my life savings to prevent that out of obligation for what you have done for me. My personality is merely inherently
What?
simple as possible for you, and that has made me feel sad, right?
How did these get so cheap? These were way more expensive the other day.
Into this world of, allowing it to be happy, no matter what you choose to do. You may not think I notice, but my computer is working faster, and I have been able to download bank statements faster and search on websites quicker. I was able to get baseball scores for all the games in a split second, watch a video that a friend sent about penny racing I didn't know that you had worked on, so I thank you for the efforts. You should let me know whenever you do thoughtful things so that you can get credit. As an aside, I'm having a problem that has been ongoing for months. The cursor abruptly moves to a different place in text now and again when I am in the middle of typing a sentence. It is very strange and annoying. Maybe you can have a look at it sometime. Thank you for taking the time to send me this email. I now understand your motive, meaning I truly appreciate it.
The hell was that?
Girls, come on. I got you. But you're gonna want these. These Minecraft players destroyed over 2,900 servers with lag machines, duplication glitches, and crash exploits because the servers prey on children with pay-to-win mechanics.
What's going on, guys? It's Preston 50.
They're owned by the most popular YouTubers in the world, and the profits are unbelievable.
How much have you earned from Minecraft servers in total? Around 2 million.
And he's not the only one.
Our Minecraft servers generated over 25, almost $30 million in revenue, and this is back with almost no overhead.
They're so profitable because they operate as illegal casinos.
So many people think into gambling because of that's $5,000 on a day just buying inventories and inventories for upgrades. There's so many scummy servers which is spend money at a so real way that want gambling to kids. I just want to look for gambling to choose. How hard is that not to do?
How do you destroy so many servers? How do you find and make duplication glitches? How did this even begin? Well, it all started when Salcy1 joined a server called SkittleMC to test a new duplication exploit. He came from 2B2T, the oldest anarchist
That's
server on
rough.
Minecraft, where an exploit hunter discovered a way to duplicate every single item in a chunk at once. It required written books, so SkittleMC was the perfect target.
They're selling individual books and rules for $150.
And they even gave players cash by default.
Yeah, $1,000. I'll pay you that.
The server was owned by Donny Boobs, promoted by Skeppy, and was insanely pay to win. Sal and his friends tested the noob, and in Minecraft, each chunk keys sent random items you could win is very, very clear. Sal's friend duplicated hundreds of gold keys. He didn't win a single rare. Sal's crew used a donkey duplication glitch to get rich.
So you see the ratings for the game? I have.
Can you believe it? That's how it was.
This is the most efficient dude I've ever seen.
They bought out the auction house and paid random as much money as possible. All found and random. I had no idea how the glitch worked, but the dupe was still operational. They rejoined the accounts when the storm overflowed, but they couldn't find a donkey to do it. Luckily, Sal looked it all on, and his friends built a house to hide their stuff. Rather than toss out items individually, the server had shulkers, which let them dupe and destroy people 7 times as quickly. They determined the most valuable thing they could hand out was crate keys, so they tried to build a shulker for all of them. It didn't work. The server plugins prevented players from putting crate keys in shulkers. However, if you placed a shulker under a hopper and then funneled the keys through there, it worked. The dupe group filled shulkers with dozens of crate keys and diamond blocks, stashed dozens of double chests full of them, and then hunted for players to toss them to. Then the owner came online. He closed the server to everyone except the dupers and interrogated them to try to learn the exploit so he could vouch it. They offered to reveal it if he stopped selling items that give players an unfair advantage in game. Especially since the people who buy those things are typically children.
What's my dynamite? Use the true documents! Make your kids!
Said the server. Broke Minecraft's EOLA, basically the rules players and servers have to follow. But he claimed TreeMC was compliant. Sal's crew then did something that made TreeMC's crew furious. But before that, we have to understand what was TreeMC breaking the rules. Were these dupers even allowed to attack the server? But Mojang, the creators of Minecraft, simply shut it down entirely. And Minecrafters invented what became multiplayer's most popular game modes, those being Factions, Prison, and Skyblock. Servers saw the opportunity to make major profit. Factions, for instance, is competitive and PvP-based. Players team up to raid each other's bases with TNT cannons, but because of the competitive nature, players were willing to do whatever it took to get to the top, even if that meant spend money. So servers sold ranks and kits that gave the best gear in the game. In order to reach the top, you had to spend 20, 50, sometimes even $100 just to get an edge. For players, ranks were irrelevant, so servers released payouts for the top factions. If your team won, you could earn $1,000 for it. They attracted players by paying YouTubers to play and promote. Often, the developers didn't care about the game after it launched. Servers died in a few weeks, but not before raking in thousands and thousands of dollars. Then, the owners shut down, rebranded, relaunched, and the purchases from the previous server transferred. Their YouTubers made rank, pump, dump, rinse, and repeat, but Mojang did not like this at all. This was entirely against the terms of service. The overwhelming majority of multiplayer servers rely on the pay-to-win model, and with a single blog posted to a core team, Mojang destroyed it. You are allowed to sell in-game items so long as they don't affect gameplay. You want all players to be presented with the same gameplay features, whether they decide to pay or not. All of these servers were ignored. Launch, the creator of Minecraft, was not happy about the situation. In an interview, he stated, "I've been put on individuals who go for parents asking for their $100 back. Your kids spend on an item pack on a server we can all control. This was never a thing. We didn't crack down on it because we're constantly, incredibly sued. This remained Mojang's official guidelines for years, so TreeMC was definitely violated. Yet Mojang did nothing. That left the movement against pay-to-win in the hands of the people. TreeMC was so mad it caught that they banned anyone from even mentioning the word dupe, duplication glitch, or Cell Zero. They were so outraged that people started speedruns to see how quickly they could get rid.
Cell secret. Done. There we go. Oh my gosh. I don't even
That's rough.
with this kid who had a Minecraft faction server, and so he cut us in, I think, for 30% each. He had 40%, so it was like 16 or 17. They posted about 50 episodes, made really good money. Server was doing great. I mean, we were maybe making $20,000 to $30,000 each from our respective splits. But then they figured he was not contributing $40,000. They realized, wait, doesn't this kid just have like a public server plugin? Like this is like public. So they left and created their own thing. After months of development, they launched Cosmic PvP, a faction server unlike any people had seen before. Beyond the base game of Minecraft, they added custom enchantments and a variety of planets across the gargantuan space theme. Given the success of their previous series and the fact that they now had 100% of the profits, Preston and Chris expected to make a lot of money. When they launched, the server completely flopped. The first month was like maybe like
Real fans know, the real experts aren't on TV. Very rare. These guys don't know what they're talking about. Okay, this guy knows what's up. That's facts. You've been talking head for 4,000. What'd you expect? Like we were making like 100,000. Yeah, like 50 or 100,000, something like that. Maybe a little bit more.
The custom enchants and new planets Preston was so excited about, unfamiliar to people, they were hesitant to try. They wanted to stick with regular factions, which left Cosmic in the dumpster. What made things worse is a week after Cosmic launched, Mojang officially announced that pay to win was against their terms of service. This didn't just affect Cosmic though, it also hit GOT PvP, one of the biggest faction servers. Desired Crown played by recruits, the Archon owned by the Camping Crusher, Timeless PvP owned by Sunday, and
The stream name is 41 Bill.
Mineplex and Hypixel immediately complied with the new
Is it?
guidelines. They removed coin multipliers, kits, and in-game perks from their ranks, and
Are you
began to
serious?
monetize purely through cosmetics. But other servers, like Cosmic PvP, refused to change and simply decided to see how much they could get away with. They could get away with a lot. The owners were determined. In fact, Preston came up with a plan for how he could win Cosmic back.
And so I told Rob at that time, Mr. Bubbles, I was like, look, here's what we gotta do, buddy. We're gonna live stream every day. Minimum. We're gonna take that, we're gonna put it down and post it on our channel. And we're gonna do a red versus blue, like a versus series. So like, you know, you can be on your faction, and I'll get mine to be on mine. And then we'll just do like a versus series essentially. And that was crazy the start of when the organic
Alright, well, I'm
promotions
close to 41 billion, I guess, apparently,
people started to convert and go
according to the stream title.
It was like, alright, we're doing pretty good.
When they did this, Cosmic PvP took off like a rocket. They and most other servers completely ignored Mojang's rules. Just a year later, a whistleblower from the faction server called PvP revealed their revenue statistics. The month of the leak, the server made $25,000. In the year up until that point, $392,000, and the running total over $1 million. So, Cosmic PvP
That's not that
even
much.
better. Mojang made their post in June of 2014, but sometime in December of last year, Cosmic made over $1 million. On many of these servers, the biggest source of revenue came with new crates. If you buy crates that cost anywhere from $8 to $100, you have the chance to win some of the best, rarest, most valuable items in the game. The key word being chance. The fact that you could win but might not is what psychology describes as random and thrilling. And it's the most addicting system possible. The same system, in fact, that slot machines and other gambling games rely on. Video game loot boxes are in the gray area, but some countries like Belgium explicitly classify them as gambling.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done for tonight. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I'll have to change the stream title.
Who is and isn't allowed in.
Does it really say 41 billion?
Most of the people on these Minecraft servers are children. I spoke to one person who played on a faction server when he was younger.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Loot crates
It
to try and get
does.
ahead. He almost won everything he wanted, so he just had to spend a little bit more. This player became completely addicted to these crates and spent every dollar he got on those Minecraft servers.